When I was 14 and 15 years old, I started working out in my room, in my bedroom. I was super shy. I didn't want anyone to kind of know that I was training. I did it in secret in my bedroom. I was doing knee push-ups, girly knee push-ups. I couldn't do one. I even had a pull-up bar. Every time I walked through that pull-up bar, I tried to jump up and try to pull and do one. I couldn't do one. I just jumped up, caught it, and I just went back down. But I knew at that point, my weak ass, my scrawny weak ass, said, you know what? I don't plan on stopping. This is exactly what I want to do. It's all uphill from here. It's going to take me a decade at least. I knew this as a kid. And I was super shy. I didn't want to do it in front of everyone else. So I just started in my bedroom. I just knew every time I put in one extra rep every single time, I'm just going to get stronger. And the stronger I get, the more muscle I will build. It was as simple as that. And I did it in secret in my room. I had these two little dumbbells also. I used to do chest flies. And then in the shower, I used to turn the faucet on. I didn't want to hear my parents grunting and stuff like that. So I used to kind of like do sit-ups there too. My mom used to yell, Sam, why is you be in the shower for too long? And it's all steamy and stuff. I didn't like looking at myself in the mirror, so I used to kind of just like get a pump on. And I used to have this indentation in my chest. I had no pec muscles. I had this like dent. It's called pectus excavatum. It's like a genetic defect. It literally looked like I had a dent in my chest. But every time I had a pump, I used to see these lines going down my chest, like over here, the top, like the pecs. And I said, at least like it looked like a little bit normal. And that's how I started. That was my starting route. I had nothing other than the fact that, okay, let me just start with push-ups, sit-ups, and maybe pull-ups. In my bedroom. And yet we're in a situation now where, like, if you look at somebody and says, just start with anything, they won't do it. Do you guys ever question by just looking at your fucking floor, just looking down and be like, fuck, man, I just have to get down on the floor and just do work and start. Anything. Just to start. And nobody does. For whatever reason, they don't do it. Make all kinds of excuses. Grown fucking people, grown men. They make all the excuses, but they can't just look down on the floor and be like, there's your solution. Everybody's got a floor. Almost everybody's got a bedroom unless you're homeless. You can even go on ChatGPT nowadays and type in a workout program. Type in exactly what you're looking for. Your height, your age, how many times a week you want to train, what exercises you can and can't do. You can even type in, ask for a meal plan. Exact macro breakdown. Exactly, this is what I like to eat. This is how much calories I need. Pump it out. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. It will do it for you. So you have a meal plan and a workout plan. Perfectly designed based on what ChatGPT says. So all the filtering that you said, there's too much stuff on the internet. ChatGPT, the intelligence of intelligence, is going to pump out one specific one for you. And you still won't do it. Don't you ever just like go into your head like there's, you're making all the fucking excuses? Because in the end of the day, most of you guys aren't looking for a workout program. You're not looking for a nutrition plan. You're looking for a mindset. An unstoppable mindset. Such that when you look down on your fucking floor, you realize, well, I have a vagina. I'm being a pussy. I'm being a bitch. Let me just start right now. Here. You can type in your ChatGPT home workout. Do it. Go on ChatGPT's home workout. And you won't do it. I did. Because I knew for a fact I wasn't going to stop. The pain that I was feeling every single day, just feeling like total shit, weak, insecure. No grades that I was going to get in school was going to make any fucking difference. I was an A+, A-, B- student. B+, whatever you want to call it. It didn't do anything for me. So I knew, like, fuck. So, like, how important is this stuff, really? And yet, you think getting this career and those material things is going to change your life? Don't get me wrong, I like material things too. But like, how positive are you going to feel around walls of a building if you feel like shit inside? When you come out of the shower, you got all the clothes off, your clothes, and you can't look at yourself in the mirror. Isn't that painful? isn't that just like debilitating? Doesn't it just hurt your fucking soul? Why is that? And like, why put that aside? Why do you have to wait till like New Year's? I'm gonna start. That's a cop out. Why are you waiting for a made up date by humans? Well, it's not even a fucking new year. It's like off. The calendar's off. It's a cop out. It's the same reason why people put it aside. You know, it's not the right time. I don't have time. Who the fuck says you gotta have enough time? Why can't you do it for like 10 minutes and build off that? The whole point is to change your mentality of training itself. You might do 10, 20 push-ups and feel like you're weak, but it's a momentum. It builds. The negative self-talk goes away. That's why when I offer coaching programs online, my clients succeed like a motherfucker because I keep them accountable. I turn into a positive self-talk. There's a lot of things that a workout program will not give you. It's a lot of wisdom in between the lines. The things like, you know, my friend said this is wrong, this is incorrect. ChatGPT can't give you answers for that. Or I'm going out to like a barbecue and I don't have enough the ChatGPT doesn't know the nuances, the in-betweens. Or you might have negative self-talk over something and someone like me comes in like, no, you're doing great. This is phenomenal. You're right on track. You guys need a lot of like, you guys need to change the way you look at certain things. You have to reframe how you see certain circumstances. A lot of things you feel in your heart about where you're at or why you can't do it is full of shit. The fact that people are talking themselves out of something that's guaranteed going to make them better as a human being, 100%. You should be like, that is like I should fucking fix that now. There's so much fucking research on the internet now talking about like, yeah, leg muscle mass are gonna make you, you know, longevity and health, just random shit. But in the end, it's like everything comes back to the same thing. You need to be stronger as a human being, period. I don't know anybody who's gone through my coaching program or any coaching program for 3 months who stayed disciplined in the right way and felt good every single day. Is like, yeah, this is what I want to do every single fucking day. It's hard work, but it's so fucking simple once you stick to it. A lot of people just need to filter. You need to filter all the bullshit. And then they need the positive self-talk that comes with it. ChatGPT can't do that. But I use ChatGPT myself for my clients as a tool. It's a phenomenal tool. But, like, there are times where life's going to throw you curveballs. And you need to understand how to overcome those curveballs. And that's where the coaching comes into play. The positive self-talk comes into play. It's easy to say, just do it, just keep going. But like, how much? What do you do? What exercises do you do? What do you put aside? In the end of the day, if you just keep going and keep doing it, and you reflect on your fuck-ups and just commit to that every single day as a habit, you'll keep growing as an individual. There are times you're going to slip. Everyone does. I did. But I'm still here. I'm never going to fucking stop. That's a man's fucking word. Because I know the amount of pain, the fucking disgust, the self-hate that goes with like not exercising and not moving. We don't need any more scientific facets to something that we know is just a fucking fact. The problem is like people want to learn how to eat that pizza and not fucking self-sabotage. The good news is as you train more and more, you can eat the pizza and not self-sabotage. And you're not going to want to eat pizza every fucking day. That's a mindset fuck up. Who the fuck wants to eat pizza every fucking day? Eventually it's going to be like, yeah, this is kind of fucking shitty for me. It's draining the energy out of me. And you want to be in that circumstance where you understand like this feeling that you get from working out is what you want to do every single day. It puts you in such a positive mental attitude. It gives you like the enthusiasm that you're all looking for. And then it forces you to be disciplined and to make all the sacrifices you guys are looking for. So what if you slip? What if you're not getting the results you're looking for? Get help. Why aren't you asking for help? Ego. Probably an ego problem. People don't understand what you're going through. Chances are you don't know what. Chances are you don't know what you understand what you're going through. Because if you understand what you're going through, you know how to get out of it. Did you ever think of like? Did you ever like reflect on that? Because if you deep down inside knew what the fuck you're going through, you know how to get out of it. So chances are you don't know what the fuck you're doing, how to get out of it, because you don't understand what the fuck you're going through. It's crazy because like I was more of a naive, shy kid who needed to push back. It was getting pushed around a lot. I met other people who were too much of a bully and needed to change their life and become less of a bully. And when I listen to their life stories, I can resonate with them because in the end, we all meet in the middle. Someone's aggressive needs to be more calm. Someone who's calm needs to be more aggressive. It's that middle ground state that we're all looking for. That stoic mentality where you're just calm, cool, collected, also dangerous. But, you know, with the way society is operating, the way they think about working out, the lack of truth that's coming out with it, the fact that, you know, everything's too passive, there's too much inconsistency. That's the problem. And if you reflect deep enough, if you're looking for that self-belief from the people around you, you're not going to get it. The only person who should really believe in you is you. That's it. Because if you're like, think about it. If you're going through like your own transformation process right now, and literally you're stuck and you've been stuck a long time, chances are the 5 people you surround yourself with are all fuck-ups. They're all fucking up. So as you're growing and progressing, they might not say anything right away, but indirectly they'll say things you realize, oh, that's why they're fucking stuck. And they're not going to say it directly. It's going to be like, why don't you watch Netflix with me right now? Why don't you come out drinking with us? You're addicted. It's not that important. You're doing that incorrectly. It's all these little things that is why they're stuck. People around you, those 5 people around you, are going to say believe things with so much confidence and try to pull you down. And they will. Chances are. If you don't have someone like me to take you out of the darkness, because they're all trying to pull you down unintentionally and intentionally. Some people they're not really happy for you to succeed. But then you have someone like me who's living it, operating like it with a certain mindset every single fucking day. He will give you that direction that you're looking for. Like, do I think people are lazy? I think people are lazy because they've created a soft existence and they don't appreciate hard stuff. That's one. And number 2, the drugs and the alcohol, the comforts, the easy access to masking their pains, it's what's holding them back. So when you clear all that stuff and use something to kind of make you at peace and give you a lot of energy and you know, be enthusiastic at life, even in the most hardest circumstances, and just to get out of those hard times, you're golden. Like, I came off a call with a client of mine. She's like, yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I'm going through a vacation coming up, Christmas. I'm getting nervous to know how to operate through these things. ChatGPT can't answer those fucking questions for you guys. And there's no right or wrong answer. It all depends. Based on how they want to approach it. How they want to go through it. So I act like the self-taught to my clients. How do I track all this food? Then don't track it. Just train harder. Or if you want to track it, go ahead, track it. Or if you want to eat all that food during Christmas, train really hard before. There's no right or wrong. If you want to fast, go fast. Like, there's no right or wrong. It's just based off your decisions. I can tell you ahead of time what's going to happen. Because I run off principles. I don't run off like an idea it's not my idea. It's just very simple. As you go stronger with the right amount of calories and macros, you're going to turn into whatever efforts you put in for your strength training program and the nutrition that you're consuming. So the game is not just following a workout program. It's like, okay, how do I get all these meals that I'm supposed to with the budget that I have? How do I make all the foods that I'm supposed to? What if I run out of the foods I have to? What if instead of having 4 meals, I have 2 meals? How do I operate with those? What if instead of getting the 150 grams of protein, I only have 70 grams of protein? Do I still train as hard? What if I'm operating with less sleep? No sleep. These are the in-betweens. Like, people say carbs are good or bad. Which one is it? It depends. The circumstances and how much. Well, I know if you have no carbs, you lose weight. True. Can you lose weight in carbohydrates? Yeah, you can lose weight in carbohydrates. How much? Depends. How much can you tolerate? Right? Some people can go on a caloric deficit of 500 calories and have only 50 grams of carbohydrates. Some people can do it with 200 grams of carbohydrates. Some people can handle the discomfort they have with little carbohydrates and operate. Some people can't. There has to be a sweet spot. And then we're gonna have curveballs. And we're gonna make sure those curveballs, we don't fucking completely self-sabotage out of the whole process itself. And once you have a validation in terms of you seeing progress, you're golden. And then once you get this through like 3, 4, 5, 6 months of proper progress, you might hit a plateau. What do you do in the plateau? And then that's where the coach comes to play. Some people can't afford coaching. Okay, good. Then there's a lot of free resources on the internet. Some guy just messaged me now. I know he's a broke trainer. He's a trainer. He's a coach. He asked me about his knee problems. There's a lot of information on the internet. But he asked me specifically on how to fix his knee. 1 second I'm sending him a video. Once I knew exactly what the fuck was going on. I told him to send me a video of your knee. Like, what's going on with your knee? I sent him a video right away. I wanted your personal opinion because I know you know your shit. Because the internet can't see his situation, his circumstance. I can see it. And today we have all the tools, but sometimes you need that wisdom. You need something to kind of tell you, you're doing good. This is how you operate, just to keep you aligned. Like, I really genuinely feel for a lot of people out there, but I cannot save everybody. I can really just help those who are willing to make all the sacrifices and understand this is more than a physique and a superficial image that we're trying to chase. We're trying to look good and feel good about ourselves such that we can go through life outside of the gym. Some of you guys are fucking just want a girlfriend or a wife. Do you really want to be like, ta-da, this is what I have to offer you? And you have tits and a gut. You can't even see your fucking dick. When was the last time you saw that? And you were hoping that she would love you for your career, your house, your car, your job. Isn't that the definition of someone superficial? And you're like, ta-da, here's my body. I'm going to offer you. Why don't you ask her what she cares about more? Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure having a roof over your head and having a job is very important. But do you really want to pass on those fucking habits to your kids and give them the same amount of pain that you went through? You have to reflect on that deep level on when things are not going your way. And it's not like you can't expect to have the perfect circumstance, because people who come to me because life is not going their way. Not going their way. In other words, they're stuck. They're fucked. Borderline suicidal. Addiction problems. Breakups. Relationships. Pushover. Abuse. Think about it. I can't start working on because I'm getting abused by my thing. I'm going through a divorce. I have financial issues. Okay, fuck, how do you deal with all those things? How do you go through all those things with emotional stability? How do you go through all that with loving yourself? This is what I'm trying to promote. So not only do I give my clients a workout program, nutrition plan, I teach them how to build a positive mental attitude as they go through the workout program. Not a lot of coaches do that. I do. Because I've been through this in and out. I've been around a lot of fitness people. I've been a lot of powerlifters. I've been around a lot of Olympic lifters, fighters. Doesn't matter what sport it is. In the end, everyone will look at me like, that guy is strong, period. It doesn't matter what it is. Because I don't have a label. I dissociate myself from a label. I'm not a powerlifter or Olympic lifter. These are all human-made shit. I identify with being strong as an individual, as a human being in my heart. And I know when I challenge myself physically, it changes how I feel about myself mentally. And it uplifts my spirit. So I tap my mind, body, my soul every single fucking day. And when I do hard shit like that all the time, it builds so much self-belief. I don't believe I have any constraints in myself. I know I can overcome everything because flesh and blood, blood and blood, human to human. When I stare at other people, I know, oh fuck, there's nothing special about them. Why did I put them on a pedestal? Because I labeled them as a job, this and that, heights, whatever it is. But I've seen some strong motherfuckers who are short as fuck, very confident, because when they know the pressure hits them and it shit goes hard and they're feeling the pain of the workout, they know how to overcome that. What's crazy, when you go through a tough time, a very painful time, when you do something very physically painful, and it's also obviously it has to be like dosed based on what you're able to do. It's crazy. The solution to pain is pain, and when you overcome something physically painful, it calms the mind, and it gives you an ability to see your problems in a positive light. And then you can look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of what you see for that day. Okay, people? Just a bit of a reflection post, a reminder of why we are doing this. Why do I make these posts? Right? I don't have to be out here in the cold making a fucking video when it's like there's like ice here. I don't give a fuck. It's not the perfect circumstance. My feet right now is buried in the snow. I'm just gonna give you an idea right now, right? This is all it's all snow. I'm not genetically gifted to hang in snow. I'm from the desert. So, and trust me, I have a lot of love for a lot of people. I really genuinely love them as human beings, basically because I know deep down we're all the fucking same. I'm gonna run into a lot of people when they're in emotional, jealous, anger state, but I know I am that. So how can I get them out of that? It's all the same shit. We're all the same. I've met so many people who just are so fucking negative, and after hard ass work, they change as a human being. They go back to like default setting, like factory default. But you might say your workouts aren't working out. Train harder. Train fucking hard. Drop all the drugs and alcohol. Silence yourself from all the distractions. And you're like, it's not working. No, you got to give yourself like some time. When I say some time, like give it like half a day to just like cut all that shit out. And if you're having a lot of junk food, you probably have a lot of junk in your blood. And you got a lot of drugs in your system, you still have drugs in your system. You got to give it some like a day or two, or maybe 3 to kind of snap out of it. But if you're really in pain, it only takes a workout if you're really willing to go really hard. Okay, people? Just stay strong. I know Christmas is right around the corner. I know for every Christmas that comes, for whatever reason, people get very blue. But I don't, again, every day is the exact same day for me. I could have the worst fucking day when everyone's happy, and when everyone's terrible, I could be very happy, or fulfilled, or positive. It has nothing to do with external circumstances. It's everything to do with how I conduct myself. It has everything to do with what I've overcome today, this moment. Like after making this video, I feel fucking proud of myself. And when I put myself in a positive mental attitude, I go and build on the relationships around me. And as I build the relationships around me, it builds more opportunities with other people around me. Because it builds that trust. It builds that positive connection. And then people will, talk about this guy's a good guy. They'll refer you. They'll like your enthusiasm. And it can go from there. All right, people? Stay strong. Stay positive. I'm out. Let's get it.